My girlfriend of 2 years admitted she'd been testing me since our first date. I asked her what the tests were. I wish I hadn't asked. We were having a normal Sunday breakfast when she put down her fork and said, very casually, "I should probably tell you that our entire relationship has been a series of tests." I laughed she didn't. She had a notebook, an actual physical notebook she retrieved from the kitchen drawer, which means she knew this conversation was happening today, which is its own thing to process. She sat back down and opened it and explained that on our first date she had deliberately knocked her drink over to see if I'd help clean it up or just watch. I helped clean it up. I passed. She had told me a false story about her childhood, something sad, to see if I'd bring it up again later in a manipulative way or hold it gently. I had apparently held it gently. Passed. She'd introduced me to a very attractive friend and invented a reason to leave the room for 20 minutes. I had talked to the friend about my girlfriend the entire time, unprompted. Passed. She told me she hated a restaurant I loved to see if I'd ever suggest it again. I never did. Passed. There were 41 tests. She read me all of them over breakfast, including my result on each one. I passed 38. I failed 3, she wouldn't tell me which 3, only that they were minor and she'd accounted for them. I sat there for a long time after she finished. Then I asked the only question that felt relevant: what would have happened if I'd failed? She smiled and said, "You would have found me very hard to get hold of all of a sudden." I have thought about this every day since, and I genuinely cannot decide how I feel about it. She loves me completely, that much I know. She also built an intake process for that love that I unknowingly passed like a licensing exam. We are still together. I am both grateful and mildly terrified, which I've come to understand is just my baseline now.